All right. Hello and welcome to everyone. Today our guest is MMA fighter Lupita Godinez. Lupita, thank you so much for accepting the invitation. What can you say in general about yourself, your achievements, your titles?
Well, I'm an MMA fighter. I've been fighting for 5 years. I just won the Lfa Strawweight title, and I'm looking forward to keep fighting for the next one.
That is excellent. When did you start training MMA?
I started training 5 years ago, and then I've been fighting for wait, I don't know. Time goes so fast. Maybe 6 years. I started 6 years. Yeah, 6 years.
Which was your first martial art?
Which one? It was judo when I was a little kid. Actually, my mom put me into judo. I was in judo for about, I don't know, a year, and then I started, hit the teenager age, and then I quit. But yeah, I started with judo and then jiu-jitsu.
How would you describe your fighting style?
Loopy, crazy.
That is awesome, pretty much awesome. So, I assume aggressive, right?
Sorry?
I assume your fighting style, you're aggressive fighter, counter fighter, or
Aggressive fighting. I can do both. I can be counter and also I can be really aggressive coming forward. I love to be the one coming forward. That's what I like.
yeah. When I watched you against Vanessa Demopoulos, you looked pretty much more like an aggressive fighter. But I'm asking you because I'm not sure. Many fighters are adjustable, so
Yeah, I mean I can do both. So it depends what the fight depends what the fight is. I can play that game.
okay. Who are your coaches and sparring partners?
Well, right now it's been difficult, of course, but I got my main my main partner, which is Tara, and my sisters. My sisters are wrestlers, so they help me. And my coaches that comes in my corners is Nabil and Ken, which they are from Titans Training Center. Ken is the striking coach, and Nabil is the jiu-jitsu coach. And also my strength and conditioning coach, that's my boyfriend, which is also my corners.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite strike?
A strike?
Yes,
My left hook.
left hook. I assumed. You throw a left hook pretty much very often. Of the feint or
Huh?
are you throwing left hook after the feint or as your first attack?
I like him. Like I'd like to jump in with the left hook. Of course, have to be careful because you can get caught, right? But yeah, sometimes I surprise my opponents with that. I can get away with a couple of them, and then after you cannot do that. Just jump in with the left hook.
Do you have a favorite submission?
Rear naked choke.
Do you have a favorite throw?
Like the underhook. I used to do the head and arm throw. But I got my back taken because when you're doing the headlock, right? They can slip and then they can take your back. So that happened in one of my fights. And then I just decided I'm just going to do it with the underhook. So underhook and then hip toast.
How hard it is to defend when the opponent takes your back in the stand-up from 1 to 10?
When we are standing up?
Yeah, you're standing up, the opponent takes your back. How hard it is to defend, not to get dragged to the ground from 1 to 10?
I want to say 7.
7. Okay.
Yeah.
What can you say about your first amateur fight?
Oh, that was fun. That was a good experience. I was really scared. I remember we had to go upstairs. We were downstairs warming up and we had to take the elevator upstairs and in the venue. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, what the hell am I doing here? Why am I doing this? I have no business being in here. I have no need, but I'm glad I did it, and it was scary. I lost, but I learned so much, and now I'm here, so it was worth it for sure.
Who was your toughest amateur opponent?
I'm gonna say my first and second fight, which is the same girl. Hmm.
On your amateur fights, you didn't have like a perfect score, or were you adjusting to the cage, or what was basically the problem throughout your first few amateur fights?
What I find the problem, what I thought the problem was, is that I didn't want to make mistakes. I was too worried about, I gotta win, I gotta win, I gotta win, and I wasn't focusing on in the process, like enjoying the moment, enjoying when I'm in the cage. I was always thinking like, I don't want to look stupid, I don't want to slip, I don't want to do something dumb that everybody's gonna talk about, right? Which I know that's kind of stupid to think that way, but that's what it was holding me back. I was doing great at training, but I just couldn't transfer that to the cage. But yeah, that's why I have like 10 fights as an amateur, around 10 or more, because I did also boxing and kickboxing. We were working really hard to get that out of me, to get that fear out, and we did it. And look, now I'm 5-0, and with 2 belts, that's great.
That is outstanding. When I had interview with Michael Mendonca, he said that he was reborn after a few losses. Can you say the same thing for yourself?
Reborn?
Yes.
After my last fight?
After a few losses, after a few losses, he hooped on a winning streak and never stopped winning, if you know what I mean. So can you say the same for yourself?
Yeah, after losing, like, you're losing, but you're also like growing, and my coach, that's why, like, of course he knew I was really upset that I was losing, but at the same time he was saying, like, it's good that you're getting the losses out of the way, we know what to work on. So yeah, like, I guess losing, it will make you a different fighter, like, because you're learning and then you are improving, you're evolving every time. So those losses, I was really hard on myself. I would cry, and I was really upset. But like, now looking back, like, it's one of the best things that could happen to me.
What can you say about your professional debut? Did you afraid heading into the first professional fight, considering it was a big step up?
No, I actually didn't have time for that. I took the fight in 2 weeks notice, and I was too busy getting everything ready, getting everything done, that I didn't have a chance to get nervous or get worried. And it was an amazing opportunity, because it was in Denver, Colorado, at the Stadium Pepsi Center. So it was massive, so many people. So I think it was great, and I go there to lose. They brought me in to lose because she was the hometown girl and short notice fight, so I go there to lose. But I broke my hand in the first round, in the first 3 minutes round. And yeah, I got the win,
How did you defeat Ashley Mastin in your second professional bout?
How was it? Same thing. It was a short notice fight, I believe, too, and no time to think, no time to have nerves, no time for nothing. Just get it out of the way, and that's it. So now every time, I guess, I have a fight, it's just one more day in the office. I don't have those. Of course, I get nervous. Of course, I get excited, but I don't worry about losing. I just worry about performing for everyone that is watching and for myself, because I train so hard. So I just want all my hard work that I've been doing to put it in the cage,
What can you say about your Combate debut? This was your third fight, and in general, I mean, about your fight, and I'm also interested about Combate as a promotion. What do you think?
Oh, I had a lot of fun with them. Also, short notice fight that I was training in Jackson Wing, and I was supposed to fight somewhere else like a month later, and then they that didn't happen. They pulled out. So like the next day, they're like, "Hey, you want to fight in Combate next week?" So I actually flew back to Vancouver here and then left right away to go to Lake Tahoe. So again, no time to get nervous, no time for nothing, just time to you know to get in the cage. And it was really fun fighting for those guys because as we know they are Latin, and it was really fun.
So generally, you mentioned Jackson Wink. When I had an interview with Mike Winkeljohn, he said that every fighter comes there, they enjoy training sessions, but they have also where to sleep, but they also have time where to have fun. So what do you think about Jackson Wink generally?
Well, I only stayed there for a week, and all I did it was train. I wasn't too involved or whatever, or fun. I don't know. I was just training, so I don't know. Yeah, I was just doing classes, the pro classes, the pro sparring, and that's it. That's all I was doing. So I don't know.
Yeah, so you are praising classes. So generally, you agree that classes are top.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay. About your fourth fight, it was your first belt, right?
Yeah, BTC. Yeah.
So how did you win that belt?
That fight it was also short notice. It was I think 3 weeks. 3 weeks, so 2 weeks of training and then 1 week I left or something like that. It was here in Canada, which was great. How did I won? Well, I knew they told me she was a boxer, so I kind of like, I did a little, I mix it up a little bit more, and got the win.
I've heard commentators discussing your cardio, telling your cardio is very, very good. Is it strength and conditioning? Do you have some special skill sets, some special drills, or
No, it's all hard work. It's all just getting the time in, getting the rounds in, and yeah, that's nothing special. It's sprints, it's air down, all the stuff that sucks. That's what I do.
what was your game plan for Vanessa Demopoulos fight and for your first LFA belt?
The game plan was keep it on the feet. We all know that she's a great jiu-jitsu girl, and I'm also a great jiu-jitsu girl. But why would I go into her, where she has the highest, opportunity to win the fight, right? We've seen it in her fights before. So I also know jiu-jitsu. I'm also really good at jiu-jitsu, but she's also really good. So I'm just gonna keep standing up, and that's what we did. Stand up with her.
Yeah, great. The fight was standing for a very, very long period of time, and you had a great time stuffing takedowns. But she was trying to drag you to the ground on many occasions, right?
Yeah, yeah, she did take me down, but I managed to get up.
What are your plans for the future right now, considering that you're having two belts at the moment?
Plans. I'm waiting for that call. We all know that. I'm waiting for that call, and I'm ready. I'm training. I'm ready for whatever, for whoever they put me in front of me, and I'm excited.
What do you think in general of UFC strawweight division? Do you consider it very hard, or you consider it like a possibility to work out?
Oh no, I think that's one of the best, um, weight class to be in, and I'm really excited to be in that weight class. There is a lot of good girls, a lot of killers there, so I'm excited to start fighting with them to see how we match up and show my skills and learn from them and everything. Yeah.
you like to add something to the interview, or maybe to give shout out to someone?
I just want to say thank you to everyone that is with me since day one, since I started this crazy journey. My coaches, my boyfriend, my family, my sparring partners, and everyone that is being added into this journey with me, and my sponsors. Thank you for helping me, and thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for this. I will upload it tomorrow. Does it sound okay for you?
Yeah, that's great. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. I will send you link when I upload.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Have a great day, Lupita.
You too. Bye bye.